What's up, guys? So I just wanted to show you that I do some uh, jewelry making as well as melting of my own ingots, bars, bullions, whatever you want to call it. And the reason that I do it is because I can get stuff that's scrap like this, which is sterling, and I could melt it down into a bar, making it so I can store more in a smaller area, so to speak. So I have two separate little melting dishes, crucibles, whatever you want to call them. One for silver, one for gold. This is the one that I use. I used for both at one point, but I tend to try to keep this one for silver and this one for gold, but I can really do both. So I have some scrap pieces of jewelry. All of them are Mariner links. I don't know how well you guys can see them. So anyways, they're Mariner links. Some thicker than others, some slightly bigger than others, not by much, but so what I'm gonna do here, and I know it's kind of weird because this is usually a knife channel, but I figured I'd kind of widen my horizons a little bit. So what I'm gonna try to do here is I also have some gold jewelry here as well. It's not a ton, it's a piece of a necklace that I had. So I figure I'll give these the old college try in front of you guys, and I'm gonna try doing it with just this, but I do have propane as well as MAP gas. Not a lot of this, but this is ideally what you want to use. It gets hotter, burns faster, and hotter, not faster, burns hotter, so it takes less time to get the job done. I mean, you can get them done with these. You would just potentially need more than one person to hold the torch or multiple torches, but that being said, I'm going to try out the gold first. Hold on real quick. Gotta get my flux powder as well. Give a little. It's just borax. Just like a little pinch. Little goes a long way. And usually when you're doing this, ideally what you're going to want to use is PPE, but these things are basically calloused to the point of, leather welding gloves. So, almost, but as well as eye protection, because that little bit of borax I did put on there, the second the pressurized air from this canister is lit on fire, it's going to blow this all around. So ideally you're going to want to have some sort of glasses on. Just like these. There we go. And it is melting. It's going to be hard to see, but it's one piece now. guys can see. Got our gold ball. Yeah. So, here we go. More gold. Just gonna put it right on top, yeah. And we're gonna hit it with just a little more borax. That's what we're left with there. It's a little dirty, but it's gold. I'd say it's about 18 karat right there. The walk up again. Ready? There we go. This is the silver now. Nova, what are you doing? Yeah, that's right. You gotta be watching that like a good girl. She's watching Adventure Time right now in front of me. And there's a little bit of gold on here. Not a ton, but Nova, put it down. Kids, never listen. Nova. Nova. Watch Adventure Time. And there we go, our two little buttons. Here, I'll try to give you a little bit better lighting on that. So I will do you guys the solid here of shining them up for you now. How I will do that is I will clamp them in here. Ooh. Let's see if that did any justice. And I don't know if you can see, but it is gold. It's high purity too, so there's that. And then right next to it's the silver. You can tell the difference pretty well. Put the shine side closest. See, if you're dedicated enough, man, you can get this thing polished up. And I'm dedicated enough. And you guys watched, that went from necklace to liquid metal back to solid after being, you know, cold quenched. and it's back to solid. I'm literally just putting it on a strop, which is basically what you use to sharpen knives. It's got a compound down here. It's usually like green or brown, and what it does is it's for buffing. You put it on the buffing wheel. It usually comes in like a bar, and does a fantastic job, honestly. I use it on all my knives after I give them a mirror finish edge. And if you're not, I don't know what you're doing with your knives, let's be honest. And the ladies love it. They do. They just love a shiny, shiny mirror polish on a knife. They'll whisper it into your butthole after they whisper sweet nothings into your ear. I promise you. Thank me later. All right, let's see how this thing's shining up. And there we go. It's got a nice little gleam to it. Nothing. I promise you, you can kind of see it. It's got a mirror polish on it now. I could do the same to this thing too, but again, it's just that simple, guys. You could tell the sides that I polished, one that I polished, one that I didn't, straight from the quench. Same thing. You could tell one side. That's actually a pretty good, there you go, you can kind of see that now. But yeah, I just didn't do any polishing on this because it's silver, and when you have certain carats of gold, then you have to deal with impurities. For instance, sterling silver is usually 90% silver with, you know, copper, nickel, whatever else they could throw in there for weight. Same thing kind of goes with gold. If you have a necklace that says 18 karat gold and you melt it down, it does not mean that that is 24 karat gold. It means that you probably have 18 karat gold. And if you want to get it to 24 karat gold, you would then have to refine that with I'd recommend a chemical compound of, I think it's like muriatic acid, as well as a few other things. I don't do it because I don't know enough about it, but this is just kind of like a brief summary as of to, you know, how to do it. The person that I always watch for stuff like that, strictly for entertainment purposes, I wanted to do this on my own, and I have been, just because I've had scrap jewelry, scrap coins, stuff like that. So the guy that I watch for all the really good information, his name is Sreetips, Sreetips on YouTube. Go check him out. Tell him that Maztec Knives sent you. If you guys like silver stuff, if you guys want to know more about this, want to see more videos kind of like this, let me know your guys' opinion, okay? I love doing this kind of stuff, tinkering, work with my hands any way I can. So, you know, just let me know your guys' thoughts on this. And as always, love you guys. Stay sharp.